Hi, welcome to Vicky Makes and Builds. Okay, as you can probably tell, I have a puzzle haul for you today. I've had several puzzles come in, quite a lot in a short space of time actually, which has been a wee bit surprising to be honest, but it's a good surprise, a very, very good surprise. So I've got quite a few to show you and I will dive right in, but before I do, let's have a quick word from today's sponsor. This video is sponsored by Serious Readers, the lighting company. These Circle of Colours puzzles are some of my favourite to do, especially under my HD light from Serious. Just look at how much these colours pop under it. With circular puzzles though, sometimes the pieces can be quite large, and when you spread them out, they cover quite a big area. That's why I love all of the features this light has to offer. It has a solution to every problem. To cover a wider area, I just widen the light beam, and then for more dispersal, I add my filter attachment. I had it on the highest brightness so I could really see the colours standing out against the dark background. However, I didn't want glare, so I used the flexible head and neck to tilt my light to the side to avoid that. This particular puzzle was on the tricky side, so being able to move the light around as well helped me to focus on pieces that I otherwise just wasn't seeing. It made it a nice challenge without getting frustrating, and the end result is just beautiful. If you love a colour gradient or just a beautiful bright puzzle, you can't go wrong with an HD light from Serious Readers. What's more, you can get £150 off a Serious HD light worldwide, and if you live in the UK, you can also get free shipping. Just click on the link in the description below and use the discount code Vicky. So now, let's see what puzzles I have. Right, I'm always a bit uncertain where to start with puzzle hauls. So I think I'm just going to start with the ones closest to me and take it from there. Hopefully it will just come together nicely. So let's start with this one, but I'm also going to reach over and grab this one, okay? So some of these puzzles were sent to me as gifts from various different gifters. These two were part of a bundle of gift puzzles from Sam. These are Wentworth wooden puzzles. They are both 250 pieces and they're both Colin Thompson images. So I was really, really pleased when Sam asked me if I would like these. You know I love a good Colin Thompson. So I said yes to these and I was really pleased. This one is Our House, and then we've got this one here and it's called Tomorrow's World. So they are two of the puzzle gifts that I got from Sam. And since it is within arm's reach, I will also show you this one, which was another puzzle in the box from Sam. This is a brand that I have never tried before. The brand is called Good Loot Puzzle. And the image is a beautiful bright image by the artist Redina Tilley. And it's called Imagination. It is lots of lovely bright colours. It's a sunset over the sea kind of an image, and there's trees and kind of looks a little bit like bamboo maybe, I'm not sure, but they're all different colours and it's just a really beautiful image. I hope it's as bright on the puzzle as it is on the box because it looks like it's going to be a really lovely looking puzzle when it's done. So I'm looking forward to trying out a new brand. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to tackle these two just now. So I went to America back at the beginning of July. And I came home from America with 3 puzzles. Now, 2 of them you have actually already seen, but I haven't shown them officially in puzzle hauls. So the first one that you've seen was in this very video, not 2 minutes ago when I just showed you my sponsored segment. So I got this puzzle. It's called Mushrooms. It's a Circle of Colours puzzle. And I got this from a Barnes & Noble store over in America. Now the artist for this one is Alyssa Diasis, and as you saw I've already built it. I didn't time this one. I decided not to do it as a speed run. I enjoyed doing it under my light because it's a lot of these Circle of Colours puzzles, some of them they almost look neon, and I think it's just the bright colours against the dark background with some of them, and this one was just like that, and I really liked how it looked under the light. But aside from that, I actually thought this one was quite tough. It was one of the more difficult of the circle of colours, in my opinion, but so beautiful when it's finished. So I wanted to show you that, even though you've already seen it. This is one of the puzzles I brought back with me from America. Now, the second one that you will have already seen is the Legend of the Jaguar Shaman, which is an art and fable puzzle. And I actually put out a video on that 2 weeks ago, I think it was. So check that video out. It was such a beautiful puzzle. I've actually taped it up. I loved it. And I think I'm going to try and put it on the wall at some point, and maybe get another one by the same artist. It's got a tiger on it. The artist is Nathan Miller. And that was also one of the ones I brought back home. It was also from a Barnes & Noble. And actually, so was this one. All three were from Barnes & Noble stores. So this was the third one that I brought back with me from America. And I haven't built this yet. I was on the lookout for this because it's not that easy to get hold of over here. So this is a Disney Pixar puzzle. It's a 500-piece Ravensburger, and it's called, now then I can't remember the exact name, the Disney and Pixar Colour Palette. And I bought this in order to speedrun it, have a good practice on it. I don't really know what for, because I'm not going to any speed puzzling events in the near future. I've got some lined up for next year, but I just want to try and get some fast times. This one, along with the Inside Out 2 puzzle, I think will hopefully get me some good times. But it's going to be a fun one to do in any case. All right, so now I'm going to tackle this one and this one, and also this one here, but I will pull that one out shortly to show you separately, because that one is just a little bit different. So these three puzzles are recent gifts from Ravensburger UK. I didn't know that they were coming. It was a surprise parcel that came to the door one day, which is just always the best. Surprise puzzle mail is just so good. I love it. These are puzzles that are from the new season of releases from Ravensburger UK, and they're actually Christmas puzzles. So these are seasonal puzzles, and oh, they do look so good. I'm so happy to have them. So I'll start with this one at the top. This one is called Winter Reading Nook, and it's an Amy Stewart puzzle. Now, this image already exists in puzzle form as far as I know. I think that Buffalo may have already released this puzzle. If you were interested in doing it as a Ravensburger, then now you can, because Winter Reading Nook is now on a Ravensburger puzzle. I'm so happy to have it, and just look at the colours, they're so stunning. Now, Amy Stewart is well known for really bright, vividly coloured, busy puzzles, and this is no different. I would say this is slightly less busy actually for an Amy Stewart, because what you've got is you've got an outdoor scene going on here. All of this around the edge is busier. It's not a bad thing. I think it's a really lovely image. I think all of them are, but what you've got here is the northern lights, the colours in that sky, just so gorgeous, and I can't wait to do this. This is going to make an amazing autumn and winter puzzle and just make me feel really cozy when I build it. So that is the 1000-piece Winter Reading Nook by Amy Stewart. And then the other Christmas one I got was this one. This one's called Home for Christmas, and it's by Angela Holland. So again, a really cute image, really cozy looking. You've got a living room, there's a Christmas tree, there's a brick fireplace with lights and tinsel on it. There's loads of lights up at the top and more tinsel. You've got a cat and a dog, and oh, it just looks so cozy. And out of the window, it's snowing. You can see a sleigh with some reindeer, and it's another one that's going to get you right into the Christmas vibe. I'm looking forward to doing that one as well. And the third puzzle that they sent me in that box was a big surprise. I did not even know that Ravensburger were doing one of these. So it's another Christmas puzzle, but it is Ravensburger's first puzzle advent calendar. I was so excited when I saw it. I was like, oh, it's an advent calendar. I was just so excited, and it looks like it's going to be so much fun. Now, I took the stickers of this already and I had a wee look inside. What you've got here is 24 individual puzzles, and the advent calendar, it's an around the world advent calendar. So each puzzle represents a different country. And what you can also do with this is you can have the edge pieces on the individual puzzles, or you can remove the inner edges and you can put them together as one big puzzle, which I think is brilliant. It's kind of like an unlimited fit technology thing, similar to what Truffle does with their large piece counts. But you can do it with this one as well. Now, I'm just going to give you a sneak peek of the inside of the box. I'm not going to open any of these individual boxes, but what you've got here are individual boxes, all lined up. They're numbered at the top really clearly. One's up here, 24's down here. And if you take one out, you can see on the side, there's a little flag. It tells you the country that this puzzle represents, and at the bottom of the box it will show you a picture of the puzzle. Now, I'm not going to look too closely. I don't want to see what all the puzzles are. You do get a bit of a clue from the back of the box. It will show you a couple of the images, but I don't want to look too deeply into it because I want to be surprised when I come to do the calendar. But that's essentially how this has been done, and it's just so pretty and beautifully presented. I really can't wait to do this. These are available to buy now, and I think they may have sold out in a few places. I don't know. I mean, I assume they'll get more in, but yeah, I think they're going to be popular. Ravensburger's very first puzzle advent calendar. I think these are going to go down really, really well, and I can't wait to do it. So that was a brilliant gift that came to my door that I was so happy to receive. So I'm going to put the lid back on that, and this will go away until Christmas. Okay, so that's freed up a little bit of space. Now then, which side do I get? I don't know. I'll do this one. This one at the front is another of the gifts from Sam. So this one is a Clementoni colour boom puzzle called Squares. It's 500 pieces, and I now have all but one of these puzzles, unless they brought any new ones out that I don't know about. And when I say all but one of these, I mean all but one of the 500 piece Colour Boom series. Now, I used to have the one I'm missing, the stairs puzzle, but I actually gave it away. So I'm thinking I might rebuy that, because honestly, I do love that puzzle anyway, and I could redo that puzzle again and again. It's just really pretty. I really think that the Colour Boom Clementoni puzzles are so pretty, and so when Sam offered to send me this one, I was like, oh yeah, I would love that, thank you so much. So I've got this one now to add to my collection of Colour Booms. Okay, I'm going to go over here now just to balance things out a little bit. My large piece count ones are over here, so I kind of want to leave those till last. But this one here at the front, this one is a 1,000 piece puzzle. And this one I'm really excited about. So this was also a gift. It's a Demelsa Haughton puzzle. And when I say it's a Demelsa Haughton puzzle, it's one that she has had made herself. So if you go onto the Demelsa Haughton website, she has a shop now with a whole bunch of her artwork on her own puzzles. So this is not a Ravensburger puzzle, but it is Demelsa Haughton art. She's got quite a few, and I think that they're manufactured by the Great British Jigsaw Puzzle Company. I've actually done a puzzle by them. I did the Floating Leaves, which I did on a Thursday live stream not that long ago. That was another gift from Sam, that one was. This one's from Clark. But I really liked that puzzle. I thought it was great quality. I thought the image quality was great, and I think this is going to be really good too. And I love Demelsa Haughton's artwork. It's just so good on puzzles. This one's a collage. It's called Whimsical Worlds 1. Now, I think there's 4 Whimsical Worlds, and honestly, I couldn't choose which one I liked the best. When I was looking at them and Clark had asked me, which one I would want, I was like, I really like the Whimsical Worlds, but honestly, I can't choose. So just pick one, any one of the 4, and I'm certain I will love it. So this is Whimsical Worlds 1, and it's a collage. Now, it came with a ribbon on it, which is really lovely. I'm just going to take the ribbon off very quickly. In fact, I can slide it off. That's going to be better, isn't it? And then I can describe the collage to you. So you've got 2 rows of 4 squares, and then they're rectangles, and then you've got a a kite in the shape of a swan here that's being flown by this wee girl. You've got rooftops, and it looks like there's a girl running across the rooftops. You've got a girl up in a tree here with some birds in a nest. You've got a girl in the forest there. It looks like a forest. Another one here sitting on some steps with a fox and an owl in that one. You've got what looks like a house on a table with a wee girl just perched on the edge of the table. And then here you've got a pine tree with a giraffe, and there's somebody standing on the giraffe's nose putting something on the top of the pine tree. So it's so cute. It's such a cute puzzle. And I'm looking forward to building that. Really, really pleased to have that. So that is that one. Now I'm going to show you this one. This one was another gift from Ravensburger UK. This one came separately. This one didn't come with the Christmas puzzles. This is actually not been released yet. It's being released tomorrow. That's the 1st of September, and it's one of the Lorcana series of puzzles. Now, Lorcana is actually a Disney-based trading card game that Ravensburger have been making for quite a while. It's popular, and I had heard of it. I didn't know a great deal about it, but I had heard of it. But these are the first puzzles to be released in that Lorcana series. So what you've got here is a collage of all different Disney characters. And there's 6, I think, in total in the collection at the moment. I'm just looking at the back. Yeah, it shows you them on the back of the box. There's a full image on the back of the box, and it shows you the other 5. And they're all based on, like, colours. So this one's called Glimmers of the Realm Emerald, and all the others are called Glimmers of the Realm something. So there's an amber, there's a ruby, there's an amethyst. It's like gemstones, but they all kind of, like, have a colour theme to them. So this one is emerald, and this one is very green. So we've got, in the middle, the main kind of feature here is Cruella de Vil. We've got Car the snake there from the Jungle Book. We've got the Cheshire Cat. There's Peter Pan, there's Mickey Mouse, we've got Jasmine there. There's all sorts of different characters on them. I'm thinking I've got my eye on the Ruby one because the Ruby one has a dragon on it. But I love this one as well. I would also love the Sapphire one because Sapphire's my birthstone. So don't be surprised if I end up collecting all of these puzzles. But yeah, I was so pleased to get this before the actual release date. I'm really, really pleased to be able to show this to you. I think this is going to be such a fun puzzle, and it's such a beautiful collection. Really lovely boxes that they're in as well. From the side, it almost looks like a book spine. And yeah, oh, and also Ravensburger, Charlotte from Ravensburger threw in some Lorcana trading card decks for me as well. So I've now got to figure that out, figure out how to play, maybe rope my kids into having a game with me. But they're so cool looking. I'm really looking forward to seeing what it's like because I know that they're popular and I think it's going to be quite good fun. So that is Disney Lorcana Ravensburger puzzle, Glimmers of the Realm Emerald. All right, so now I only have large piece counts over here, so I'm going to come back over here and do my other 3 1,000 piece puzzles. Now, this one here, I'll start with this one. This was a gift to myself. I bought this myself, and I was so glad that I found it, or rather, I was alerted to its existence, I should say. So this is the Happy Sheep Yarn Shop. Now, I already knew that it existed. It's an image that I've had my eye on for a while. It's a really fun looking image, lovely image by Nathaniel Mortensen. Now, I decided that I definitely wanted to buy this puzzle after I built the Charmed Cottage on the live streams, and after I was lucky enough to have conversations with Nathaniel within the live chats on those live streams. He actually came to every single live chat. There were 3 live streams in total I did for that puzzle, and he came and he hung out in all 3, and he was answering everybody's questions. He was just so nice, and he really talked about how he kind of comes up with his artwork, how he designs it, how he makes it good for a puzzle. You know, he tries to make sure that there's some detail on every piece, not just a block of green or a block of colour or anything like that. It was just so interesting to hear about his process with his art. And I've always liked this one, and after those live streams and after Charm Cottage, which I absolutely loved, I thought, yeah, I'm going to have to get the yarn shop. I'd heard it was being discontinued, I think, as well. So when I went on the hunt for it, I couldn't find it. I couldn't find it anywhere. The only ones I could find were about £38 or something, and they would have had to have come from Poland on eBay. And I thought, that can't be the only place I can get these puzzles. Anyway, I happened to be talking about it on a live stream. Again, talk about a lot on the live streams. And Rose, one of my members, said to me, you can get it on UK Amazon, but it's got a funny name, so you might not be able to find it. And she was right. The name was all in Polish, I think. I'm pretty sure this one came from Poland too. It was on the expensive side, but certainly not as expensive as £38. So I was so pleased that I was able to get this from Amazon UK and now have it in my collection. So I'm really, really happy to have another Nathaniel Mortensen puzzle in my collection. The Happy Sheep Yarn Shop, really, really happy with that. And these two came together as another bundle of gifts. So these two are from Sandra. She's another member of mine that lives in Australia. These are Harlington puzzles. Now, Harlington is a brand that is pretty common in Australia. It's easy to get hold of in Australia. I have never seen a Harlington puzzle over here. The only Harlington puzzle I had seen on social media, which pops up from time to time, but even then not very often, is a giant puzzle. It's a 15,000 piece puzzle. I can't remember what it's called, but it's like a Disney ballroom. And I think it's a Kincaid image. So, I mean, obviously a giant puzzle is always going to pique my interest, but I hardly see them. I hardly see them, and you don't get them in the UK. They're mostly prevalent in Australia. So, again, after another conversation in a live stream, I'm pretty certain that this got discussed in a live stream. I could be wrong, but I can't remember. Anyway, off the back of that, wherever I had this conversation, Sandra messaged me on Discord, and she said, I'd really like to send you a Harlington puzzle and you can see what they're like. And I was like, oh, that sounds great, because I do love trying new brands. I do enjoy, testing out new brands and seeing what they're like. And it's nice to try one that, is not easy to get hold of in the country that you're living in. So she sent me a bunch of options, things I might like. And I picked two of them and she sent me those two. So here they are in front of me. They came quite quick. And she also threw in 3 bars of Whittaker's chocolate, which I was overjoyed to discover in the box. Honestly, that chocolate is so good. It's so good. And you picked some really lovely flavours as well. I think she put in it's like a dark chocolate almond one, and then a peanut brittle one, and then another one with hazelnuts, and all 3 are just delectable. They're so nice. Anyway, just wanted to thank you for that, Sandra, for putting that chocolate in. Whittaker's, by the way, it's a New Zealand brand, and it's the same chocolate that Donna Louise talks about a lot, and she has a lot of it. I actually first tried it because of Donna Louise. She took some to Spain with her, and I tried it in Spain. So again, another really lovely surprise in the box. But back to the puzzles. This is the first one. This one is called Bonjour Paris, and it features artwork by David McLean. It's basically a view of Paris. You can see the Eiffel Tower in the background. There's a wee cafe at the front on the left. You've got a couple of vintage looking cars in the foreground, and then at the back you've got this beautiful sunset sky with all these beautiful colours in it. So this looks like a stunning image. Really looking forward to giving that a try. I really hope that the colours pop the way they do in an image. I think it's nice to have a brightly coloured puzzle on a brand that you're doing for the first time, because it's a good way of testing the image quality of the pieces when it's a first time brand. So I can kind of compare this beautiful gradient sky that's on the image to what's actually on the puzzle. But I love the image as well. I think it's going to be a really nice one to do. And then the second one is totally up my street because it's a Star Wars puzzle. So this one is from Thomas Kincaid Studios. So presumably not the man himself, but one of the artists from Thomas Kincaid Studios. It's called Obi-Wan's Final Battle. So what we are seeing here is the classic scene from A New Hope, Episode 4, the original movie, and it is Alec Guinness's Obi-Wan Kenobi fighting with Darth Vader. And you've got in the background, you've got a blaster fight between the others, Han and Luke and Leia and Chewbacca. and the stormtroopers. So it's a great image. It looks like it's going to be fun to do. Doesn't look easy though. There's a lot of kind of blank blue colours, a lot of the dark colours on the cloaks of these two in the foreground. I'm looking at the picture on the back because there's an image on the back as well, so I'm looking at it as I'm telling you this. And yeah, and there's a ever so slight blurriness to the image. It's not like really defined lines. It's just the style of the artwork. And I don't know if all Thomas Kinkade Studios images have that quality to them. I have no idea. I've never done a Thomas Kinkade, never done a Thomas Kinkade Studios. So this is going to be a first for me as well, a double first. But I'm looking forward to doing it, and I absolutely love the image. So thank you, Sandra, for sending me those. They're going to be really fun to do. I'm going to put those there because my stack on the floor down here is getting a bit high. And I'm going to move over to this side where I have my large piece counts to show you. So got to have some large piece counts in a puzzle haul. This one here, I'm very excited about, very, very excited about. This was another gift to myself. I bought this from Amazon.de. I knew it existed. I knew I wanted to buy it, but it wasn't one I could easily get from the UK for some reason. It's called Dragon Library. The artwork, it just says MGL art on the side, but I believe it's a Jan Patrick Krasny puzzle. The colour palette in this puzzle really, really speaks to me. It's vivid blues and golds. And there's a dragon in the middle looking beautiful and resplendent. I love dragons, as you know, so I was bound to have my eye on this one. 3,000 pieces as well, so a large piece count. You really can't go wrong in my eyes. So I ordered this from Amazon.de and it came pretty quick. And I am so pleased to now have this in my collection, the Dragon Library Ravensburger. This one, I'm in two minds about. Now then, this is the last of the puzzles that Sam gave to me. And Sam had already built this puzzle. I knew that. I'd seen pictures of it on the Discord server, and I have nothing but admiration for you. Seriously, you and Winter for building this puzzle. And if I show you the puzzle, you'll understand why. It's the Pink Water Lilies puzzle by Ravensburger at 4,000 pieces. Artwork by Mauro Bergonzoli. And it looks so tough. It looks so tough. I don't know how I'm going to like it when I come to start building it, but I do know I think the image is very pretty, and I do know I think it's going to look stunning when it's done. The process might be slightly tortuous, I have no idea, but when Sam asked me if I wanted to give it a try, I said yes, so I hold my hand up, you know, I said yes, I accepted the gift, and I'm willing to give it a go. I don't shy away from a challenge, as you know. I like to challenge myself with things, and this is certainly going to be one of those challenges, but might be quite a while before I get round to it, having said all of that. So I can kind of ignore it while it sits on my shelf for a while. But certainly a stunning puzzle. Pink Water Lilies by Ravensburger. I'll pop that back over there and I will pull this one to the fore, which is the final puzzle that I have to show you, and the biggest. So again, a gift to myself. I have been hovering my nose over this puzzle for, I don't know, a long time. I really like the image on this puzzle. It's a large piece count. It's an Educa, so 2 boxes ticked for me. It's 8,000 pieces and it's called Dreamtown. I think it's another Jan Patrick Krasny as well. Now that's the same artist that did the Entering the Bedroom puzzle and also the Dragon Library. So I know I enjoy Jan Patrick Krasny's art. I know that I'm going to have fun doing this. It doesn't look easy, mind you. It looks like it's going to be a toughie, but it is in 2 bags, so it's not a full 8,000 piece puzzle. I probably won't mix the bags either. I'll probably just enjoy it in the 2 bags. I think, from what I've heard about this puzzle, that the texture of the pieces, the style of the artwork is very similar to Enter in the Bedroom, in the sense of it's got kind of like brushstroke type of textures on it. And that was the same as Enter in the Bedroom. And it took a little bit of getting used to. I'm certain I'm going to enjoy this. I always do enjoy Educa puzzles. I just enjoy Educa puzzles. The quality is just so good. I hope that there is a good piece shape variety in there. But, I mean, even Wildlife, which doesn't have the best piece shape variety in the world, I love that too. I love that too. So I really think I'm going to enjoy this, and I can't wait. I can't wait to give this one a go. Dreamtown by Educa. So there we have it. That was the last puzzle I had to show you. And I was really hoping today to also have been able to show you the 6 Portals by Ravensburger. Now, at the point I am recording this, the 6 Portals and another 7,000 piece puzzle by Ravensburger is due to be released tomorrow, the 1st of September, alongside the Lorcana puzzles. Actually, they're going to be released tomorrow too. And I was hoping to get my copy early. I know some people do have their copies already, and I'm so jealous because I can't wait. It's exciting. It's a new piece count. Like, there aren't that many 7Ks in existence, and we've got these 2 new ones coming out. I love them both. The 6 Portals is one that I intend to live stream after I have finished the Life puzzle, which is the 3,000 piece Educa puzzle that I'm doing on a Saturday. I was going to do part 2 of the Disney Museum first and then the 6 Portals, but I'm not. I'm going to do the 6 Portals after I've done Life. I can't wait to do it. Everybody's so excited about it. I know a lot of people have pre-ordered it. It's going to be a puzzle along, so I'm just so eager to do that one. Plus, I have already done the Disney Museum, in fairness, so there's no mad rush to do that. I will come back to it and I will get part 2 finished, I promise you, on the live streams. But it's going to wait for just a little bit longer while I indulge myself with the 6 Portals. As I say, I was hoping to show you that today, but unfortunately it hasn't got to me yet. So maybe next week and I'll be able to show it to you in a future puzzle haul. But very, very excited about that nonetheless. And yeah, let me know. Let me know if you've pre-ordered that puzzle. If you're looking forward to getting it, or even if you've already got yours. Oh gosh, I'd be so jealous. But alas, I don't have it to show you today. But I'm going to leave this here for now. I will wrap things up by saying thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. If you aren't subscribed to my channel yet, please do consider subscribing. There is loads more puzzle content where this came from, and lots of exciting things to come, including my 24-hour 5,000 pieces puzzle marathon. That's only a week away. I can't believe that's only a week away. I'm so excited about doing it. So yeah, please do subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know when videos, live streams and all my other things drop on YouTube, and you will be the first to know about things. You can also become a member of Vicky Makes and Builds. For only $1.99 you get access to everything. There are other higher support tiers if you want to just give that extra bit of financial support to the channel. I obviously really appreciate that, but you get everything on the lowest tier, and I really appreciate that too. It all really helps me to do this thing that I love and give you the best content I can possibly give you. So yeah, you can join Vicky Makes and Builds. In the description below is an invite link to my Discord server, which is free to join. It's an amazing community of puzzlers. All my puzzle along events and channels and pictures and everything that everybody posts about puzzle alongs is in the Discord server. So if you are interested in puzzle alongs, future puzzle alongs, current ones, the 6 Portals maybe, there's actually a channel already in the Discord server for the 6 Portals. Please do join. Click the link in the description. It's an invite link, and join the Discord server, and you can be part of an amazing community over there. What else? Consider having a look at my merch stores. There are links in the description for those as well. I've got a Europe one, and I've got an America, Canada and Australia one. And I've got some great designs over in my merch stores as well. Again, all goes back to helping the puzzle channel and helping me make better content for you. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much, everyone. Happy puzzling, and I'll see you next time. Bye.